Hey everyone, welcome back to Lucera's Makerspace. It's Miss Jessica here today. And with it the springtime and Mother's Day just around the corner, I wanted to do a fun activity with you guys. It's an LED flower. And we do have kits available here at Lucero. So come on by and we'll more than happily give you one. Just ask up one of us at the front desk. The supplies are relatively you can find them online. Um, but I wanted to, before I show you what this looks like, let's dive into what's in the supplies. Another thing really fast, this is age 9 and up just because of all the small pieces in there. We don't want it to be like a choking hazard. And if you are doing this around children, make sure you do it in an area or you can keep it away from small children. We have our beautiful flower base, which is a coffee filter. You will find 3 green pipe cleaners. Oops. And hopefully not a mess of tape. Some washi tape. Some foam tape that's double sticked. And a battery, a 3-volt battery. And a little LED light. And we'll go into detail of how to work this on there. So I'm going to put everything back in here so we don't lose any of this. For a friend can grab this. Before we get into the lighting part, let's make the flower. So in addition to this, you will need markers and scissors. So let's get it. And of course, this might be a little messy. So having a paper plate or somewhere to protect your workstation would be best. So I'm going to grab some colors. Grab like a peachy. And you don't have to go all carefully or anything like that. You want washable markers. You can also do watercolors. Would be really pretty. Pink. And we'll do some magic here. Now, if you don't have a spray bottle, that is okay. What you can do is just go to the sink and put your faucet on just a little drizzle or a little drops. Or get a cup and just kind of splatter it on. Move this out of the way. And all I'm going to do is spray this down. And you will start seeing the colors mix. And it's really fun watching that. And if you get a paper towel, of course this is washable markers, but you might get a little stain. It's always fun to kind of scrunch them up. You might get colors on your hands, but that's okay. And then when you carefully unfold it, you get a cool design. Kind of like watercolors. So you'll leave this out in the sun or just let it air dry. It doesn't take that long to dry. So move that over there. I do have one over here that I just did. It was purple, red, and pink. So I'm going to fold this over. Fold it again. So then we find the center of our circle. I'm just going to grab my scissors and just going to cut just a little of a corner. So then when we open up, we have a hole for our light to go in. So now we have our flower ready. Let's get our battery. Let's see if this is an easy one to come out. Of course not. They really don't want batteries to come out. There we go. In your kits, you will have a smaller one, but just so that it's easier for you guys to see the difference, I do want to show you. Sorry about my hands being all dirty. You will see a difference of like the kind of like the legs of your light. One will be shorter and one will be longer. You will want to make sure you know the difference because when you put them together, you'll see what side goes to which. But let's say if you did it this way, Miss Jess, it's not working. That's the fun part about Makerspace is you want to be able to kind of work with it with your hands and just try a different way. And look, it works. So that's one way. So if you notice, the positive side is for the long side. And then the short one, which is our negative, is for the short side. So there's that. And then just to show another visual, the plus sign goes to the light, which is our battery is our energy source, and then the light goes on. So we're going to make a close and open circuit, and I'll show you how to make that really simple. That's the more scientific words, but terminology. So let's make our light. So I'm going to grab my foam tape, and I just want to remember which side goes to what. So the longer one goes on the plus sign, and that is the one I want a little piece. That's we're gonna create our like switch. So when you, oops, come on, it really wants to start. Whenever you push down, it lights up. But let's say you don't want to have your light all the time, it doesn't always light up. Of course, now this is being super sensitive there. Let's do this one. But if I push down, and then if I raise this up, it doesn't work. But when I press down, it does work. So it's that closed circuit that we're making. So I want to grab another piece of tape, and that will help on the back. Because if you can see over here, so in my light, let me show you what happens. It lights up. But I'm going to undo some of this so you can see what I made here. And we'll make this again. So I have my little tape right here on the positive side, and then a bigger side over here, and it will work. So I forgot. I want the big or the short side on here. I want that stuck on there. Okay, stick. And whenever you, like I said, when you raise it up, it's not on. When you press down, it's on. So we're going to bring this over here, go through our little hole that we just created, and kind of twist it together. And then you'll get your washi tape, which is just a fancy decorative tape. And we're going to squeeze that in there. Not too tight, but tight enough that it stays together. So then whenever you pop this up just a little bit, it's turned off. And then when you push down, it's on. So now we need to make the stem. So I'm going to grab a pipe cleaner. And I'm just going to simply fold it in two. And you can twist it or whatever you want. This is the way that I liked doing it. You can make your own way. That's the fun part about you creating it. So I have like the top right here. I'm going to just sandwich that in there. And this is kind of the fun part of just twisting. So we want to hide that battery, but we want to be able to push that battery, that switch, so it lights on and lights off. So you have to kind of play with it to make it work the way that you want, but that's just the fun part. And I'm just going to twist a little bit more to make it look a little more thicker if you want. You can go all the way down, or if you want to do some cute little flower leaves for your flower, you can just make a little oval, twist that, and then come in here and twist around. And one thing I like about this activity is there's no glue involved. No hot glue. I did find some online that are all about hot glue, but I'm like, not everybody has a hot glue gun. And you can like play with that to make it look the way that you like to. But there you guys go. There's your beautiful LED light. And then you can just play with it to make it not turn on. Just like that. Just by moving the little kind of wires there. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to check out other things that we have going on here at Lucero. Don't forget you can come by and pick up your own kit and make this for your mom or for whoever. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.